My name is Xavier, and welcome to Elimination 3, don't you see? Oh, okay. Now, I wasn't actually ready to start recording. I hit the button by mistake and the game started loading, so I had to jump into my chair and scurry all around. Anywho, here's the deal. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 people. I think this is a 15 enemy Liberation 3. Additionally, there should be probably at least 4 faceless on the map in the form of civilians. It looks like Will Riker Jr. here is apparently selling clothing in the future. And I am pretty sure, though I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that if I just kill the VIP, I will get the intel. Now, because if I capture, I think I get resistance contact as well. I don't think I need the resistance contact, at all. But I do desperately want the intel, so, I could probably just lob a rocket over there and voila, we win. So, anywho's, let's go. I got plenty of people here. Let's start off with, well, Bakes does have, wait, not Phantom. I was going to say Covert. Bakes does not have Covert, so I might as well just move anybody. I guess we'll move Drigri. What difference does it make, right? I could activate doing anything, so I'm very, very worried. Yeah, there we go. We already see 3 things. Don't you know? Interest. Those 3 things have crazy vision range because of vigilance. There's extra faces. I might as well just go, super pro. Let's just get up there and be like, hey, we're XCOM. Get the hells out of our way, you frigging doofus. Well, you know what? The last one may have a better vision range, and I don't see him, so let's try to avoid seeing him. Let's actually move Dario, right up into the open. Oh, there we go. We saw something else. Ooh, a little droney pony. Wow, look at the freaking vision range. Look at the vision range on that drone. It's absurdity. Holy mother of goats. All right, well, whatever. We're going to bring, I think, pretty much everybody over here, and then we're just going to go in Overwatch, standing in the open in such a place that they're going to activate, right away. I don't want Bakes, of course, to get activated, so we'll run him back here in the middle of nowhere. And then, lastly, we can't quite get, no, if only I had a grapple, I could go right there. Just poop. And then steady. That would be beautiful. I should probably research that soon. I will, but, not quite yet. I can either Overwatch or I can prepare myself for a steady, because I gave myself a stock last mission. Let's do that, and we'll just quick end turn, we'll get spotted, and we'll go loud. We'll just go right the hell into the middle of everything, because that's how I like to roll. Hey, friends! You were supposed to see me. Please, drone, come active. That's actually pretty good, because now they can't take action. Ah, beautiful. I think. Please? Please? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 things and nothing saw me. Well, that's not what I wanted. Well, I can see most of these things. I can't actually see the drone inside anymore. I'm very worried here about moving at all, because where is that drone, It's in there someplace. I suppose the smart move here is just reallocate our positions in such a way that we can use our Rocketeers, and everyone else who's going to run, just stand in the open and go get yourselves spotted, if you don't mind. How the hell? Oh, because Saij has a scram gun. So this should, I'm too scared to move Dario. I definitely just want to get spotted. Let's do it. Come on. Come say hello. Somebody. Yeah, I can tell they're going to activate because it's super laggy. But it seems like it's not this pod that's going to do it, I don't think. Okay. That's actually extremely unfortunate. It's going to be this pod, which looks like Officer Drone. No. Okay, the other drone. Oh, yes, 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 finally. There we go. What? You're gold. That's what it sounded like. Saij swinging a hits for 5 grays. Alma, nice. Also a hit. Nice job, guys. Woo. Dario as well. That officer's getting wrecked. Holy. What is this Overwatch squad? Drigri hit as well. Everybody hits. Dario, 2nd time's a charm. Also hits for 7. Drone's ruptured. Other drone flies up here. Great. Another drone should activate over here. Yep. He does although this drone may actually get an action point. Well, maybe he won't. I have no idea, to be honest. Maybe. Oh, another drone. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things I'm aware of on the map right now. Wow. 4 drones being beset upon by a fleet of drones. I've never actually seen this. It's like the flight of the Valkyries. If I was, like, more interested, I'd do that music and overlay it and then, like, play a little cutscene and then, like, zoom back and forth and make kind of, like, a funny thing. And then, of course, I can't do any of that stuff because way the hell too much time. Also, I couldn't monetize the video, which would be, like, the opposite of spending time. In any event, I am sitting here with, like, 4 billion damage. Do I want to activate against the guys inside there? Maybe not. I might let them come at me because I do have a decent amount of overwatches, apparently. Not sure where I would go with everybody, but I'd probably go someplace. Dario, Saij. Ooh, we even have the... Oh my god. We have the ability here, I think, to hit all 3 of them with a grenade. Yup. Saij can actually do... Oh, we have an EMP bomb? I don't really need that, but that is such a cool thing. I'm going to probably set it up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's run back here with Saij and be like, hey, friends, we got heat, we got shred, we got, like, all that stuff. Let's go for it. And this will put everything on the map on alert, and it'll all come right over here. We'll shred all of this stuff. All of it. Just make sure it's super, super, super easy to kill. A poof. Holy 10, 6, 4. He can crit for 10? Okay. I guess. That's insane. Well, that happens. I prefer actually to just, like, steady myself if possible, and I'd like to keep my, you know, I'd like to keep double steadies back there if I can, but that means I have Drigri and Alma to, and that's it, to kill 2 guys. Or 3 drones, rather. No, I also have Dario. Okay, I can probably do this. I'm just gotta think it through a little bit. 64, 54, all that stuff. I do have a command. I don't really want to use that. Let's just see what happens here with Alma. We'll shoot the lowest hit point one. She's probably got the worst odds. 64 with 20. Here we go. Miss. All right, well, we're gonna have to use one of the sharpshooters then. We can just have, like, probably Zawadi double tap 2 of them into the ground. And over here, 59%. Let's do exactly the same thing with Drigri. Same drone, same odds. There we go. Now, let's make sure I can shoot that one over there. I sure can. You know what? Maybe we'll leave, actually, Zawadi steady, because he does have Deadeye. So I'll take this drone down on the right. Boy. Everything is getting wrecked today. 24 damage. That's crazy. So what we need to do here with Dario is move over and murder this drone, but not be anywhere we're going to get activated on. Actually, or not get shot. There's no real good place to do that. Interesting. Could go here, but that may act. I could go over here, but then we might not shoot the drone from here. We've only got a 40 and a 17. That's pretty bad, believe it or not. And if I miss this, I guess I could just have Zawadi take a shot and lose his steady. Not like super end of the world or anything. Could also move up here, but I could activate doing that, and that would not be what I want to do. Could run all the way back here, and maybe our Overwatch shots would shut everybody down. That seems like a reasonable expectation. Let's have Dario just stand in the open and see what happens. 40-17. All right, Dario, go for it. Yeah, that's what I figured. All right, well, Zawadi, 100% bam. No, we'll have no steady on the next shot, but do we even need it? So 6 things down. No, actually 5 things down. Bakes really needs to throw probably a battle scanner out here. I want to know what's going on. Oh, we're going to have a whole bunch of faceless is what's going to be going on. Holy, that's everything. That's a lot of stuff. What do I got over there? Looks like a super heavy mech, a 25 hit points officer, and probably a 17 hit point trooper. And then I got 2 facelesses. That's a beautiful, beautiful cinematic. Love it. Battle scanners, thought out. Well, now we know what's going on. There's actually not that much there. A nice bunker buster right there would be fantastic. And in fact, I may do exactly that. Let's leave Bakes where he is. Overwatch, great. Let's see what happens. We actually don't have any Overwatch shots if these guys come in. I didn't think about that. I doubt anything's going to activate now, unless this pod over here comes over, which they could. Come on, you doofus faceless. Now I got to wait for you to wander around. Oh, look at that pod over there. Look at that pod over there. I know exactly where it is, just a few tiles beyond this thing. So when it disappears, I can just shoot a rocket there with Alma and be like, all right, I'm having a fun time now. Oh, God. Yep, we can do exactly that. All right, Alma, we're having a fun time now. Having a fun time. Having a fun time. Hit for 8, 8, 7, 1. Some kind of Alejandra Sequoia or whatever got wrecked there. That's unfortunate. That is definitely not him by the bush, you stupid officer. Okay, now that guy's standing in the open there, which is a great thing to keep in mind. These guys are just unbelievably dumb. I'm going to take down that mech, though. He is pretty big, and he's a mech. This is also 1, 2, 3 things. So I've seen 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's got to be at least one more pod of up to 4 in addition to the 3 over there on the right. Could also just be like drones or something like that. I don't think so, though. We do have an EMP bomb, which you could throw down there in the mech, but that's only going to work against the one mech. Could also move Saij up here and throw a... Oh, we got a shred storm as well. Oh, boy. Can I get inside here a little bit? I could, and from that direction, I'd be 1, 2, 3 tiles up and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles over, thereabouts. So imagine this being 3 more tiles up. We could hit 1, 2, 3, we hit this guy, but I don't think we could actually hit the guy way in the back. But we might be able to get vision on him from where we are over here. Possibly. The other option is I could run, like, just stand in the open here. Probably not a good idea because there's another pod of up to 4 that could be out there, so more logical to come in here and stand behind the high cover. Alternatively, you could just come here and probably maybe hit all 3. Hard to gauge, honestly. Well, if that were here, 3 tiles up, and I would hit this one, I need to get an additional 3 tiles up beyond this. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. So here would probably work fine. And from that angle, maybe I get all 3. All right, Saij, move on up. See if we activate. Stand in the open. Let's we have that other pod on the right. Let's toss a Fortify up here. Let's go for a Shred Storm. And unfortunately, we can't hit all 3. But we can hit the one on the right, and we can hit this one, the Super Heavy Mech here. Do I care about the Super Heavy Mech? I may want to command Saij with the Ulma hitter for the second action to go for an EMP bomb, disorient and damage mechanical unit. It's only 1 unit, but that's a big unit. Anyone have any shred here? I don't actually think so. Maybe Drigri? No. Actually, yeah, we have a acid bomb. Acid grenade, anyway. It's a single tile thing, though. But you know what else we could do is just launch a rocket over there, and that would help out a little bit. You know what? I think we're going to do this rocket. All right, here we go. Drigri, let's nail a perfectly awesome rocket. 0.98 tiles. I know I'm going to miss this guy back here, but I don't care too much because he'll be exposed. I want to make sure I hit these 2 guys and definitely hit the cover for this officer. This looks pretty good to me. 0.92. Bam! Bam! Hell yes. Critically hit for 4. Shred hit for 8. Officer's cover was downgraded, not destroyed, though. Interest. Let's see. We got an 83 over here with Zawadi. We're getting there. Oh, now we can see this guy for no reason. All right. Let's see what we can do about this. Wow. Look how big that fire bomb is. That is insane. Especially if we ever get volatile mix. Holy, that'll be like whole pods evaporated. Yeah, we can hit both of these guys, or I could hit... actually, only both of those guys. Okay. Well, good to know. Good to know. Running gun up to the roof, maybe for a flank. No, that's not going to help out too much. I just don't want to activate anything. You know what I could do about that activation here is actually run bakes all the way over here, but that is so dangerous to do. Let's run over here first to see what's going on, because there's definitely faceless. There could be more drones. I'm going to say there's not. Let's run up here and take a look. There might be. And there's not, as far as I can see. So this means I could do something crazy with Dario, like running gun up to here, and from there I might be able to shred storm all of them, but we'd activate the faceless. But the faceless, in activating, may run over here and then just get obliterated by the shred storm. Additionally, we may activate even more stuff from here. I mean, there could be more stuff out there. It could have moved in after we threw the battle scanner. Also, reinforcements are going yellow. I need to actually get across the map pretty soon here, and we're not even thinking about that. Well... This is kind of a dicey one. I really want to hit that mech. I do have low profile. However, where could I make sure I have vision on the mech that is not squad sight range? Here would work, here wouldn't work, here would work, but then I'd be exposed to those guys if they come out. No other place would actually work for me. I could go to Alma's spot if I moved, or a Drigri spot if I moved him. That's less than ideal. Could move... yeah, I'm gonna have to expose myself completely if I want to take a shot at the mech. The easier solution here is to shut the mech down with an EMP bomb. If that works, it very well may not. It only hits for 6 to 12, but I'm not anticipating anything big here. So you know what? Let's just do it. We'll lob this. I don't think it hits the other guys at all, so I'll center it mostly on the mech. for maximum damage, no fall off, as it were. Not completely, because I just want to see. Pretty sure it won't hit that officer or do anything to the officer at all. I can always command him if I want to. Look at that EMP bomb go. Ooh. Hacking defense decreased. Hit for 14 rather on a crit, which is insane. This means Zawadi may actually be able to kill that mech with an 83 Deadeye. Believe it or not. 15 to 22. It kind of depends. Shredding it would still be very helpful, though. So I'm thinking, you know what? Let's go for this. Let's pop the run and gun on Dario. We're going to go right over here. That's not the best place to do it. I don't think we can also hit the officer if we go there. What if I came inside? Don't activate that doofus. Then I was like here, and I shot back at the right. That would work. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Please no activate on random more stuff. Probably shouldn't be, though. Something should be somewhere far in the back. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. Now, I'm going to do a shredder gun here right through not the officer and the mech. Bloody... Now the guy shows up for no reason. God, this game is so finicky. All right, well... I can at least hit these two guys, and then we'll do a little bit more shred. I think that's good. We'll probably blow down our own cover there. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll shoot through it somehow, just through the wall. Shred for 2, hit for 3, hit for 9 there on the trooper. Okay, no activations as far as I can tell on the faceless. Although the faceless did react. He turned around, I guess, or something. Not really sure about that. Regardless, Zawadi. What do we got here? 53, 83... 92, 97. Interesting. Someone's going to take down that officer. A command with a flame on Zawadi would take down the officer, for sure. Well, not necessarily, but probably for sure. Trigri actually has no more useful ability. I could just move him out of the way so that I could go to his spot so that I could shoot something. Most likely the mech. I do have blue screen rounds, if I remember correctly. What's this thing over here? Is that blue screen? Yes, it is. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Let's move Drigri over here, get him out of the way. This will give me some cover to get to against that pod that's probably going to come in here in a second. Give me a bit of the old snapshot right there on the mech. 16 to 21. Perfect. Although if I graze with a 14 or miss, or min roll... Actually, no, I have armor pierce on this, so anything but that 18%. Boom! He's down. That's how it's done. Hit for 17. Just what I like to see. Now, how do I deal with the rest of the stuff on the map? Well, Zawadi can easily clean up at least those last two guys, but then we have this officer. Good command if I wanted to be super safe with the fire grenade with Alma. And I only have these two people left to go, so you know what? I'm just going to go super safe, and let's do exactly that. So Zawadi, double tap, bam, faceless, see you later. Not screwing around with you doing something weird. Nope. I'm just going to shoot you up into, you know, the... air, and you're gonna not do something weird. You're gonna not do something weird, I said. Not do something weird is literally what I said. How do I go down? Camera, whatever. Okay, well, that happened. Now, 92% over here on the elite trooper. Sure, 8% graze, he's dead. We save all our cooldowns. Beautiful. Back to Alma. I'll blow one of my 2 commands now. God, I'm just wrecking these guys. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is I don't want to take any wounds because I have to go gear up the UFO. So Saij being here is pretty freaking dangerous, to be entirely honest, but if those things come out, they'll take a shot on him. He will get wrecked, but I don't think I really need him for that next mission so much. Anywho's, incendiary bomb right on the face of the officer. That should probably take him out of the game completely between the damage and the burning. Hopefully it does burn him, though. Yep, he's burning. Nice. Critically hit for 9 as well. He's just about done. Guaranteed done. Well, he's done. All right, 4 things plus the 3 on the right. Oh! Do they activate and kill Saij? What the hell? Moonwalking faceless? Oh! He's doing something even more weird. What the... He just murked. What the hell? Oh my god. This is when Jake Sullivan game design really, really shows you what it's got. I mean, we're talking like full-on save the planet Earth by showing you what they've got. Wow. Just wowzer McPowzer, friends. Like, wow. I don't even, like, wow. Okay, anyway, what am I doing? Was I playing a game or something? I can't remember. So we've got a faceless. There's a lot of stuff on the map still. I'd like to know where the heck it is. Let's run down here with Bakes. We'll use our last battle scanner down towards the evac area, because I'm assuming that's where they are. You know, well, kind of a lame evac, but I can actually see the evac too. That's kind of lame. I'm assuming they're down here someplace. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Let's find out. We'll look around, if nothing else. Nothing. Well, they got to be out there to the right then. Okay. Either way, this gives us some opportunity for Saij to move down a little bit. I think the whole squad's going to really get super aggressive here. Let's move out with Dario. Look around. Ideally, I want Dario on Overwatch since he has the Sentinel. There's our VIP. Fantastic. I guess I could just skirt around the side of the mission. Everybody can just dash over there, and that'll be that. Seems viable to me. Can I get a shot on the Faceless myself? No, it doesn't look like it. Who's going to kill the Faceless then? It actually does have 12 hit points. I really want to be on Overwatch. I don't want to be over here. If I get some Elevation against the Faceless, no. Well, the best candidate for killing Faceless... Is there a window I could snipe through? No, I'd have to go forward. I could go here and shoot it if I wanted to command myself. Which, honestly, isn't the worst idea to guarantee that we have some Overwatches ready against everything else. I might actually do that. I definitely want to move Zawadi, like, hyper-aggressively, though. Yeah, let's just dash him out there. I know we've got no ammo on him at all. We could probably move Drigri up here, if nothing else. I suppose maybe Drigri could take down this, this Faceless here. Giving us a little bit of Overwatch. 94%. Sure, go for it, Drigri. Smash that window, too. Just for good measure. You're not XCOM if you're not breaking stuff down. 94%. Grace. Okay. In that case, let's move in here with Saij and see if he can do any better from the other single position of cover. 100%, 7 to 12. A little bit better. Okay. We're still having difficulty killing a Faceless in almost the second year of the game. This is insane. That means the only way I can really do this is to have Dario shoot it. And of course I can do that, but I really wanted him to be on that Sentinel Overwatch. Or alternatively, I just have Olma go over there and I could dash myself over here and I can shoot through the window, which I'm probably going to end up maybe doing. I don't really want to waste a command on that, though. Might need that later. We do just have Olma. She's got no shot. You know what she does have, though, is a concussive rocket, which, quite frankly, if I can get it out there, which I can only sort of kind of half do. What the hell? What's going on? What the... Okay, there we go. 1.64 tiles. Go for it, Olma. Sure. 1 damage. I don't know what you're aiming at, but hit it, please. Nice! Faceless stunned and killed. And now we can do our Overwatch. Not in the smoke, because it doesn't work like that. And here they come. All that effort was actually worth something, because I think I'm going to get my 2 shots. Maybe. Nah. Oh, wait. Yeah, I got 1. Come on, Dario. Shut down. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. There's a great Archon. No, that's a regular Archon. That's his second shot, and that's a miss. This is, I think, everything on the map now. 3 right, 3 left. And we got to get out of here because reinforcement's going to be incoming any a second. Plus, we got a lot of reaction shots. Please, no major hits here. It looks like we got a shot on Drigri through the high cover. 30% with 21, 51 total. Miss. Other side. Ooh, Dario! 62% crit. Yeah, of course you weren't in the smoke for that. You know, why would you actually be in the smoke for something like that? That sucks. Especially if you had hit that, then he wouldn't have had any, you know, thing to do there. But this is a flanky snake, and that's a flanky snake as well. Okay, 6 things on the map. Reinforcement's still yellow. We do have Zawadi, who can hollow target something, because he can't do anything else. From, I guess I could basically go anywhere I want. I could see all 3 of them. What if I came down here? I could see all 3 of them. Yes, we can hollow target any one thing we want with Zawadi, but otherwise he's not ready to do anything. We do, however, have rockets for days. Oh, acid is like so close to hitting one of those guys. Not that it really matters too much. Riki could also run out there and just burninate those 2 guys. But in so doing, we give up awesome things like bunker busters for days. Bunker buster right there would just be hilarious. However, would a rocket followed by concussion be better? I don't know. In the case of Olma, we still have our command, so I think a rocket with her followed by a command is the best thing instead of her bunker buster. For sure. Unless we need to use our Oscar Mike for some reason. So with that being the case, I may actually use a Drigri's bunker buster. But if I did, would I hit it over here on the snake? Maybe not. Over there would be a nice bit of damage. Get that snake kind of exposed. This one down there is going to be... Well, he can't actually hit anything, so I'm not too concerned about that guy. We got very, very bad shots here on Dario. Oh, Bakes could actually just go combatives that Archon if we can trip him into trip mode, which we got an 89% down here. We don't even have Lone Wolf, which we can get if I were to go out there, probably. Yep, and then I could get here, there, slice, Lone Wolf, bam. Could even put the body shield up against him if I wanted to. With an Oscar Mike, though, I could slice this snake, but only in the open, and then that snake would be like, maybe I'll shoot you. Then again, I could always body shield against that snake. Possibly. Maybe. Anyway, Bake's taking down the Archon seems like the smart move. I'm pretty sure Drigri then is going to use his Bunker Buster rather than his Rocket Launcher to bust the bunkers out here. All these heavily... Someone's got to bust the bunkers, right? Heavily fortified bunkers, guys. Heavily fortified. 0.5 tiles. Drigri, a poof. Level the street, friend. 555. Beautiful. If only Zawadi had ammo, elevation, and a steady, he would be on top of things right now. But he doesn't. So, Alma is probably going to start out either with an Oscar Mike or a rocket. Yeah, and her... God, look at that fire in the hole, guys. Is that what it's called? Or javelin? Javelin rockets? That is so much damage. It's just incredible. I'm probably going to want to shoot that shock trooper. Let's see what my odds are on it from wherever the heck I am. 88%. Well, with an elevation, if I can get it, I could get to here, then I wouldn't have shots on it. Oscar Mike might get me better than that, but where's the other... The other points of entry are here, and I would be 1, 2. Oscar Mike might get me there, but that's about it. So I'm thinking I may hollow targets right there to guarantee that's a 100% shot. I hit 15 for 20, or 15 to 20. We can bump the crit up as well. Do hollow targets increase crit by default? I don't actually remember. Or is that a perk you have to take to increase crit? Either way, I gotta find a tile where I can see that shock trooper here with Zawadi. Can't do it there. Can't do it here, here, here. It's kind of awkward. Prefer not to have him, like, in some kind of weird place. But I think he might have to go into some weird... What the hell? He honestly can't see... There we go. I can see him from here, and that's it. What about inside? What if I was, like, in here? No. All right, well, I can only go one tile with Zawadi to see this thing, and it's going to be right there. So let's move him back. We'll toss up the hollow target here on the shock trooper. Beautiful. And then over to me. I could have just gotten Lone Wolf now that I think about it, but what's my... okay, 96%. Interesting. Nope. You don't get any crit there, but I would get an additional 10 aim if I were to move back a smidge, but then I have to deal with squad sight issues. So let's see if I can pull that off here. Lone Wolf at all? Me? Maybe? I can see him from here, but no Lone Wolf. I might have Lone Wolf if I move Bakes, though. Maybe. So if we're going to move Bakes into the middle of the street, then we probably want to move Bakes into the middle of the street. I'm a little worried about this one, but he'll have Lone Wolf, so he'll get Lone Wolf over here. Let's go for it. We gotta trip this Archon into melee mode anyway. Hopefully from here I can see that snake to body shield it. I actually can't. Well, so much for my body shields, but you know, I can at least do this. We can flesh this doofus here for 13 to 17 with 70. Oh, do we have Shadow Strike? We do! Fantastic! Well, that's pretty awesome. Plus, we have a hard target, and we'll have Lone Wolf, and we also have Combatives Dodge, so it'll be hard to hit. These snakes will have targets, but who cares? Let's go for it. Slice and a dice. Bakes, get into the street like all shinobi should. Oh, I forgot about this, but whatever. They're dumb snakes. Here we go. Boom. Hit for 13. Missed the 70% crit, but that should give us a Battle Frenzy. Yep, there we go. And also a Burning as well. I think. Not bad, Bakes. Not bad. Now, does this mean it's possible for me, if I can find myself, to come back here? Yes, I would get a Lone Wolf there. Do I have a Lone Wolf now? No, I don't. I would get one, though, if I moved even here. Nope. Here. However, how many tiles of squad sight are we talking about if I move that far back? Well, I have a direct line of sight here. Direct line of sight here. 1, 2, 3. I think 0 is what I'm going to have. So let's move me back there. Should have no penalty whatsoever. In fact, I should just gain aim I sure did. I got the Lone Wolf, and I went from 96 to 97. 63% crit. All right, well, if anyone's going to take down a shock trooper, it's going to be me right now doing this. Does he have evasive? I have no idea. No, I took it off. Holy bananas. Why am I surprised by how awesome I am? 25 crit. That's surprisingly low, to be honest. All right, so Ottercon's locked down. We got Muton over here and this trooper to deal with. We have Dario with no run and gun, but a potential not-so-great stun. He can't really move very far either. I almost kind of want to just grab the loot with him and then run back into the smoke so he actually gets that smoke. That would be kind of useful. Saij, pop a free reload because you can. We've got a shredder gun now. We could probably move out here with Saij, expose himself to the Doothfawn if we could kill it. Would this even matter? Well, it may allow us to hit that snake. We're gonna count the tiles again, as usual. All right, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over and 1 up. So if we were here, 1 up, 6 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. I could hit the car. I think the car would blow up. It would blow the cover of the snake up, deal 6 damage to the snake, but it wouldn't be a direct hit. Could always do something like that, but that doesn't really matter. Could also come out here with Saij and potentially... No, Bakes is in the way. I'd hit him if I was going to go for that snake. So I could come over here and go behind Bakes on this snake, or with Saij, I could run out here into this tree and probably hit both of these guys if I need to, but that's not going to be enough damage by itself. Well, Olma can also lay a rocket into these guys for a little bit of damage. And then Saij, do you have another thing you can lay over there? Sure do. You got a grenade. Interesting. Very interesting. How far can you throw that grenade? Wow. If you were just like a few more tiles up, you could throw it all the heck of the way out there. But if you... Okay, over 3 and up 3 probably isn't really what I'm looking for. I could barely clip it. Just thinking about the command with Olma here. If I would launch the rocket first, then command Saij, maybe that's the plan. Maybe not. I don't know. Does Drigri have another rocket? Yes, but it'd be wildly inaccurate if we were to use it. So we got Dario, we got Saij, and we got Olma. That's it. Dario's got no running gun. And I really want him to get in some kind of cover. But I also would really like him to just get someplace where he could, like, say, shoot that snake and maybe stun it with a flank. That would be pretty cool. That snake can probably hit Bakes. Maybe not for much, but he can probably do it. Well, if Dario goes over there and shoots that snake, it's not going to be the best odds in the world, but it'll be something. He may miss, he may not. I don't know. We'll see. And then Saij comes over here and the Cone of Colds these guys. Whatever the hell it is. And we can plasma grenade probably one of them, fire a rocket at one of them, and then command someone to do something else as well. That should take care of these guys, I would hope. I would hope. All right, well, let's start off with the rocket then with Olma. We do have the 2 action points. I don't think I want to use the Oscar Mike here. I've pretty much gone through everybody. Just a little bit of damage on both of them. Is that the smarter plan, or should I hit for try for... I don't know. It's actually kind of a good question. Another option, of course, is commanding me if I have ammo. I don't. Do I have a free reloader? I don't. I think I got rid of... No, I have an advanced autoloader, so yes, I do. However, I could kill that snake. That'd be one way to take care of the snake. Command over there on the snake. Boom. One less snake, and then Dario could come over here, maybe get into the smoke a little bit. I could click on him. No, actually, there's no place he could go to get into the smoke. That's why he could go here, I suppose. Better than nothing. All right, so I kill Snake. Dario comes over, takes a terrible shot at the Doothfawn. And Saij just runs out. I think from here, Olma can see that for sure. He does his shredder gun. We fire a rocket over here as well. And we may not kill all these guys, but I think we'll get them low enough. Let's focus a little bit more on the Doothfawn. 0.7 tiles. Olma, rockets ahoy. Woo! Beautiful. Hit for 6 and a critically hit for 9. Oh, God, that's beautiful. All right, now, we got to make sure we move Saij in such a way that he can hit both of these guys. This high cover here looks like the place to do that to me. We're going to give up that loot. That's some pretty awesome loot, though, is the thing. Maybe I won't give up that loot. Let's see in 2 seconds here. All right, come on, Saij. Level Level them both and we can get that loot maybe. Nice! Aish double crit for 9 and 11. Now we actually can get the loot, believe it or not. Ulma, pop a command back here on me. Because why not? I certainly haven't done enough damage this round. Pop a free reload and I'll be like, yo, Snake, you wanted to take a shot, did you? Guess what? No, thank you. I'd reject your shot. Yep, he's down. I thought this mission was going to be hard, to be honest. I'm not even kidding. Let's run over here now with Dario. We'll grab that loot. Laser sight, advanced hair. I was expecting a lot more than that, to be honest. We'll come back over here into the high cover smoke versus all these guys, giving us quite a bit of safety. Burn for 6. Holy bakes. What? How did you pull that off? That's insane. Snake's going to come out here. Hit and slither? Nope, just go on Overwatch. Archon's going to be like, haha, I'm an idiot. Actually, no, apparently not. 88% chance they're on bakes. Complete miss. Here's my reinforcements that we were talking about. Now, best way that I can think of to deal with this, let's move. That's actually not even going to be enough. Maybe an Oscar Mike, to be honest. If I Oscar Mike like all the way up to here, would I be able to lob a grenade? That is a pretty tall order, but maybe could also potentially Oscar Mike even further. Do I have any lightning reflexes anywhere? I probably don't. Can I just shoot the snake from across the universe? Doubt it. We need to start thinking. I know the reinforcements are incoming, but we really need to start thinking about getting out because we still have to get out of here. How could I deal with that snake? Oh, we do have. Dario has it. Yeah, lightning reflexes. Bam. Okay, so what we want to do with Dario, is there any way I can pull it without... nope, actually, for once, I could do an Oscar Mike so he could just get an extra movement tile. Then I could pop a reload and he could go on Overwatch. Or like reload... 1, 2, move up to here, pull the Overwatch. And that's all he'll do, but that's all I really need him to do. Plus the Oscar Mike will allow Saish to move up some more. So you know what? We're going to do all of what I just said. So Ulma, move on up. Yep, get on in there. Let's toss up an Oscar Mike. Oh, I almost hit the wrong button there because it changed position for some reason. Bam! God, I love Oscar Mike this campaign. Using it all over the place. All over the place. Dario, what we're going to have you do is actually run all the heck the way down here and pull this Overwatch. Oh, voila. Lightning reflexes. See you later. Wonder if I should run and gun reload Overwatch. His health is so low, though, is the thing. Bakes could also go over there and slice that snake if someone could kill it. Who could kill it? Probably me, but we'll see. Now, let's move all the heck the way down here with Saish. Get into the high cover. Exactly where we want to be because we have this little thing called a plasma grenade and unbelievable range. Unbelievable range. Okay, there we go. Also, we got Sapper, so let's sap the freaking hells out of that snake. Between this grenade and the car blowing up, I'm pretty sure that's the end of Snake. Poof. Yep, hit for 7, car blows up, Snake's dead. Freaking bananas, guys. Oh, wow. All right, Drigri, do you want to come grab this loot? I don't think there's anything left to even activate at this point, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Looks like we got a stock. All right, let's dash over, let's say, I don't know, here into the smoke, because that seems like a decent place to be. I could probably use a little bit of elevation. Why not, right? Meanwhile, Zawadi, I would love to get you further up. I don't know if you got the Oscar. I probably should have... Well, doesn't matter. If I don't reload... Well, you need to really go. Just you're probably going to have to spend the rest of the mission moving. I have a 62 over here. I suppose I'll take it. Why not? 30 grays, 92 total. A poof! Oh my god. There was an Archon in the game? Well, he was standing in the street. I mean... It doesn't always work for them the way it works for me. Elite Laser Sight, Elerium Quarter, fantastic. Bakes, just run. Run down the street, looks good. Dario, oh, I meant to actually do the Overwatch. He's got Red Fog, though. Now, as long as this is not Cyberball, 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 it actually looks like Grenadier or maybe Vanguard. Nope, I think Rocketeer, Rocketeer, Gunner. That's not too bad. What did I just hear take a step over there? Whoa, where did these things even go? I thought they were right here for some reason. I don't even... Oh, that's what I heard take a step over there. The enemies that I don't know where they are. Well, let's move up and see if we can find them. No. Huh. Should I move over here and see if that's a faceless? See if I can find them. Probably not.
I hope it's worth it.
I mean, if we really don't know what's going on, I wish I paid more attention. I was just like totally zoning out that whole time. Like totally zoning out. All right. Everybody dash up. We'll dash up, dash up, dash up, and a flash up, as they say. Drigri, move you up. Beautiful. You're all... You know what? We can ever vigilant here with Dario. Fantastic. Right in the middle of the squad. We'll do an Overwatch here with Drigri. Looking good. Bakes, I think you're good enough where you are. Stand there. Same deal here. Saij. We only have these three... Oh, they're behind me. Oh. Well, that's weird. Okay, Saij used all of his cooldowns, right? So let's have him come up here.
Is it clear?
He'll have the great, great, great honors of being the Punchinator. Ooh, thwap! Saij just beating down the Wamen in the street. Why is that so funny? Oh, God. All right, Alma, move on down here. That was so funny, though. It was just so funny. All right, Bakes, I want to know if some of these guys are faceless. I probably actually don't. Well, if they come over here and swipe this car, I guess we'll find out, right? So let's put the whole squad on Overwatch, basically. I can't really do that, so I'll go unsteady in case these guys manage to catch up. Let's dash as far as we can here with Zawadi looking good. Drigri, you know what? Could you actually just launch? Do you have Javelin yet? Could you just launch a rocket down here to slow these guys down? Apparently, yes. Apparently, yes. All right, there you go, Drigri. 1.1 tiles. Woo! Right through the hole. Well, the combat music stopped playing. Does that mean something? I have no idea.
Let's do this.
Absolutely no idea. And then Dario ever vigilant down here. God, the lag is serious right now. Overwatch.
Covering now.
What happened?
Looks like they called in backup.
I have literally no idea. All right. Let's have Saij grab ye old civilian. Yes, we did. Saij. It's so disrespectful. Yes. Oh, my God. All right, everybody get down here, and we're out of here.
On it.
Good to go. On the move. Got it. Moving. Okay. Running.
Actually, I'm gonna not end the turn. I'm gonna keep everyone here in case I need Dario to run around, or maybe there's like a mech that drops in Overwatch. Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, that's the mission. Other than Dario getting hit once by that Archon in the side who didn't get his Overwatch shut down, or reaction shot shut down, it was a pretty freaking sneezy breezy mission. I honestly thought that would be a lot more difficult than it was, but God, rockets ahoy though. Rockets ahoy though. Wow, we just brutalized Advent in that mission. Also, I only found 2 faceless. Like, Liberation 3 is supposed to have faceless all over the place. Well, maybe they only have faceless all over the place if it's strength 5 and I over-infiltrated and thus it got down to strength 4 or something. I still thought there was at least 2 on the map, but I can't remember now. Either way, we killed the faceless. We killed all the guys. We took, like, almost no damage except that one lucky reaction shot that we didn't shut down, that we also didn't get our smoke, our concussive rocket smoke in, which I guess is a bug. Kind of lame. Plus, I don't really need Dario for the UFO, so all things considered, you can't get a better than that. Key All-Star MVP player.
If every mission goes this smoothly, it's only a matter of time before we regain control of the planet.
I think it's got to be Alma. She was just too clutch in that mission. Absolutely. Like, both rockets, bunker buster, all perfectly executed at exactly the locations and the right times. Both commands, again, perfectly executed at exactly the right times to ensure we took no real damage other than the reaction shot you can't really prevent. The concussive rocket also, had it not, you know, bugged out by just its very design, also would have kept Dario probably safe. Or at least he wouldn't have been crit, I don't think. He probably would have been able to dodge, maybe, I don't know. And then lastly, the Oscar Mike was a big help, enabling Saish to just blow up that snake, enabling Dario to pull the Overwatch, so we didn't have to worry about like a lucky 2% hit or whatever. I mean, she just stood there being awesome. And just the whole team, she literally felt like an actual officer. Like the entire squad congealed around her and she just charged forward and they just followed her into battle and they were 10 times better for it. So I think it's Alma. Mostly Alma officer. Well, maybe not mostly Alma officer, but definitely as a result of like acting like an officer. Meanwhile, Dario, okay, now this is an actual shooter kill spec, which I think I want to go either rapid fire, which is ridiculous with killer instinct. Like, holy bananas. Close encounters is a lot of fun, and Dario's mobility isn't bad, but I mean, rapid fire is just a fun spec. It's a super fun spec, especially when you have close and personal, you have bring 'em on. Oh, lethal! I can't not do it. Gotta have the fun times. Probably not the best decision, but I'm gonna do it regardless. Meanwhile, Fatma Akadeniz. Okay, well, we got our intel, we got our resistance contact as well, we got all of these things. It's all right, not the best loot in the world. But more importantly, I can now play the strategy. Yes, the moment everyone waits for, all the time. What the hell is this? Oh, right, network tower. Huh, weird. I haven't done one of those in a long time. 20 intel. I get 20 intel for doing those? Huh. And a radio relay. Huh. What good would a radio relay do for me up here? Nothing, because I've already contacted literally every region. It would actually just make the next radio relay more expensive. It would be a net penalty. All right, well, the whole point of doing all of that was so that I could gear up not this destroy alien relay, but rather this UFO that is 6 days, 0 hours, and this smash and grab, which is very light and 6 days, 5 hours. I only, however, have, I believe, how many Shinobis? I've got Bakes, and that's it. All 4 of my other Shinobis are wounded. Wow. So we're gonna have to do that smash and grab with some overwhelming face, as they say. How many guys do I have here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Master Sergeants ready to roll. And then I've got 1 Gunnery Sergeant, and then we start falling down a little bit. Huh. Alright, well, let's go probably gear up the UFO first, but, you know, I may do the other one. I don't know, it depends. Either way, I'm gonna go gear something up right now. And here's the squad. This is gonna be anticipating a boost, of course. I've got 7 people for this moderate heavy UFO. We're looking at Bakes here, this time geared out with a shredder gun as well as a med kit, because I assume he'll take some damage at some point. Additionally, Constantine is here with a red screen round. And the reason is because he has shredder, he has phantom, so we can keep him concealed. I'm anticipating there being a double sectopod pod, and I'm also anticipating there being a mech pod of 8 mechs, including 2 super heavy mechs. And I don't know if that's even possible, but if that's the case, Phantom, Iron Curtain, with a steady elite scope, with a lone wolf, will shred every single one of them, hit and probably crit every one of them, slow them all down, and also debuff their hacking on every single one of them. Additionally, we have Saish here with not 1, but actually 2 EMP grenades from the heavy ordnance. Any damaging grenade gains a bonus use. Those are EMP bombs. Additionally, he has heat for more shred, and then we have the acid and the fire, all bombs. And Ian is here to airdrop him an additional 2 alien grenades, which will be pretty good. So we have tons and tons and tons of shred. We have the dual combo of debuffs from Red Screen Round and EMP here to potentially hack something with EN, who's got like the best hacking skill we could possibly have. It would also be possible... Well, I thought about giving the Red Screen Round to Philippe because he's coming along as well. However, I think we're better off having Constantine do something like a shred or just a single shred with like one thing here, and then we shred with like a acid grenade if we need to. I think the heat grenade will also work on the EMP bomb. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. It very well may not. Your grenades now pierce up to 2 points of armor and shred 1 additional point of armor. I have no idea if that's just like regular grenades or also EMP things that do damage. Either way, if we can shred stuff down between the two of them, then we can pull up some Philippe insane damage with blue screen round with cyclic fire, and then a command, and then rapid fire. That would be beyond ridiculous. He could probably kill a sectopod pretty much instantaneously. The only thing that would make this better is if Faraday was here instead of Zawadi. But alas, he's not. So we're just gonna have to make do. We're just gonna have to make do, guys, with Zawadi. Just make do with him. That's it. Just make do with 118 kills on 33 missions. We'll make do. In any event, this is, I think, fairly well set up here. There's going to be a lot of mechs. I'm going to anticipate hacking a couple of them with EN somehow between red screen rounds and my 2 EMP bombs. I imagine we'll get some really good odds in there somewhere. We also, don't forget, have the capacitor discharge. I did briefly think about bringing Simon instead of Saij, only because he has the utility spec where his flashbangs can disorient robots and whatnot. The problem is, when you hack the disorient robot, sure, they're easier to hack, but then you have a disoriented robot. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there a little bit, which I found out with Book of Eons, and I think Season 1 was it, or maybe it was Season 2, I can't remember. Either way, the only thing I really wish I had here was 3 Shred Storm Cannons instead of Shredder Guns on everybody, but actually I guess technically 4, but I don't have the Illyrium. You know where we're gonna get it though, is in this mission. Let's roll. Alright, so that we're planning to boost. Oh, what's this? This is a 5-day... Ooh. Jailbreak. Resistance personnel. It's very light. Resistance personnel. Keep going. Show me more. Resistance personnel. Show me more. Damn it. Okay, there's 4 of them. That's still actually really good because I was thinking that Brazil could be a place that I do stuff now that it's only 4 strength. Is it possible that I've done Liberation 1 there? No, it's not. Alright, well, I might keep that in mind because being very light and having... How many days was it? Was it exactly 5 days? It might not be possible. 5 days, 5 hours. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see in a second. For now, though, let's go gear up this 6-day, 2-hour smash and grab very light in West Asia. I was very careful to leave tons of really high mobility soldiers like myself, Josh Ross, Cecilia with 17 mobility. I was going to bring Zara on the other mission because she has 14 mobility, but I ended up bringing no Overwatch Rangers at all because what's probably going to happen is an Archon breaks our rapid reaction, so who cares? We'll definitely bring Alma along for this. Amazingly, this is 138%. Wow, that is just insane. And then I can fit 1 more person in here. Now, I was originally going to bring, like, Victor for this. I mean, there is going to be 12 enemies, but, you know, Josh Ross can probably kill 2 per turn. I can kill 1 or 2 per turn. If there's no Archons, Cecilia can kill probably 4 per turn. And then Alma can kill, like, 9 per turn with, like, 17 rockets. So I'm not sure we really need a Victor. And now I'm just thinking, if I'm going to go do that other troop training operation, we have Catherick available. We could send Catherick. I think Johnny 5 is indeed waiting for a bit of a mission there. Now, I don't know if he'll get another free promotion or not. What the heck's cavalry? He's a cavalry spec? Is that what this is? Soldier abilities. He's got 1, 2, 3 perks. Okay. Will he get a free promotion if I do a troop training operation with him? I think the cutoff is corporal. And Aloysius, as a corporal, has only 2 perks. No, I think it's actually sergeant. You can get a perk at sergeant to stat? No. It's only up to sergeant? I can't remember. Do I have to go read it now? Let's get rid of this. I guess I actually do have to read it. This kind of matters because I'm going to gear up 3 missions, apparently, when I wasn't really planning to. It is... any soldier below the rank of sergeant. Alright, so below the rank of sergeant is a corporal who gets promoted too. So Johnny 5 already has that, so never mind. Alright, in any event, if I'm going to go try to do that other mission for 5 days, this is going to require, like, I send Zera and Drigri. We have no more Shinobis, too, as well, so I got to keep that in mind. And I think it was only very light. it would be very serious. I wouldn't need to bring Catherick then because there's no real troop training. I'm not going to bring Aloysius and Hexagon. It's not really... I would probably bring Johnny 5. I mean, Catherick is an officer, so maybe I would. And again, I did want to train Drigri. I don't know. It'd be like Drigri, Zera, Megan... Maybe Catherick, because Catherick's an officer and we'll have a little bit of infiltration reduction. And then I'd really like to have Victor in that other mission. Do I need Victor on this mission? Not so much. You know who I'm going to bring on this mission? 18 mobility assignment. Whoopsie daisy, dropped my pen there. Hopefully that didn't get picked up on the microphone. Hate it when that happens. In any event, God, I really wish I had more Illyrium for full-on Warden armor all around, especially right here and here. That would be very nice. I'm not a big fan of Simon having only 9 hit points, and as such, I don't want to get rid of these things, but even though I want to give him another grenade, especially another utility grenade, that would be super, super, super awesome. Oh, I have dense smoke, but I don't have smoke. Interesting. I suppose I should take a smoke just so I can use it for rapid deployment. I mean, did I ever make smoke bombs? Smoke grenade. I might have researched it at some point, but I don't feel like I have one. Let's go see really quick. Can I build an item that is a smoke bomb? Acid bomb, EMP... Nope, I guess I never did. Maybe I dreamed it. Maybe that was some other campaign. Who knows? All right, well, this looks fairly decent. We're still in at 107%. That's insane. Okay. It would be nice to have some battle scanners. There we go. We've got some. I gave my blue screen round to, I think it was Philippe in the last mission, so I'm going to need something else. Oh, I have another blue screen round. Do I need that, though? Probably not. You know what? Venom rounds? Nah. Shredder rounds? Nah. Needle rounds would be ideal. Even more damage. Well... You know, those one times I like graze something for 17 and instead of like 20. Can I make another needle round? I can. All right, sure. Here we go. I really feel like I didn't hit hard enough. I just need some gold ammo to hit a little bit harder. That's all. Just a little bit harder. All right, well, this is pretty solid other than the fact that we have no concealment whatsoever. So we're going to have to be a little bit aggressive. We're going to have to use these battle scanners right out of the gate. Almost only has 9 hit points, but she kind of hangs back a little bit, so she should be okay. And yeah, Josh Ross can take hits. Cecilia, amazingly, with 16 hit points, can take hits as well. So we should be good. The only thing I want to check on here is PCSs. Any upgrades? Advanced perception. I could give her +2. Not really, though. Only shield depth perception. I could give her +2 aim, and I could give myself +1 mobility. If doesn't Josh Ross also, he could get another +1 mobility. I want to get the superior ones, though, rather than the advanced ones. So I think we're fine. Advanced speed, 18. God, everyone here is super, super, super fast. It's like lowest mobility, 18. Well, Alma, 15. Anyway, this looks good. Let's roll. And then, let's go gear up that next mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
All right, now, can we even do this one down here? Probably. It would be a decent trainer here. 5 days, 2 hours now.
Brazilian corridor.
Let's see. Yeah, we're actually at 6 days, and Catherick's actually in the squad already. Well, huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really, really would love to do this mission. And Johnny 5 is so awesome looking, and we got some decent armors here as well. It's just a matter of who do we bring. Well, not Aloysius with subcoilers or Hexagon with subcoilers. We just don't have the resources, the Illyrium, to build any more. So I think we're going to bring instead Drigri. Woo! Triple rockets and Zera and Victor. No, I can't because I'm only at 85%. Huh. All right, I could go quadruple rockets. I could sit Mitch out and have this not be so much of a trainer, just like a Johnny 5 personal mission. That could be kind of fun. 109%. I mean, Mitch kind of deserves to go on a mission, but he is a Burninator, and Burninators take a while to level up. Is he also a corporal? No, he wouldn't get a free promotion anyway. All right, let's kick him out very briefly then. Either we bring Zera to really punch some holes in people's faces, or we bring Victor to really punch some holes in people's faces. I'm feeling like Victor needs a little bit of a showcase here. So we're gonna have like blow the hell up, blow things up, blow some more stuff up, shoot something dead, blow something up, shoot something dead, blow something up, shoot something dead, and then kind of like I don't know, make a joke or something. Seems decent to me. 4-man, very light mission, sure. I could do this. Do I want a little acid grenade though? Well, I don't have any other shred. Well, no, Johnny 5 actually has it now. So I could, in theory, if that's a super heavy mech, you could run up to it and hit it a few times. So I probably don't need an acid grenade here. Maybe the better idea is an incendiary, just for that one time we get something with like 20 hit points that I can't deal with. Probably makes more sense. Let's do that. Plus, we can still use our salvo with that. Do I really need to bring this as well? I don't have salvo over here, so who cares, right? Doesn't make any real difference if I bring a grenade on Catherick at all, so... Alright, this will be a pretty solid squad, I feel. And we may even get Victor promoted, Johnny 5 promoted, Catherick promoted, sure. Sure, and at the same time, we'll be guaranteed to get into 100%, get 4 rebels, and turn Brazil into yet another liberation! Apparently, I'm doing liberators this campaign. Not really, but apparently.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Now, I think I'm done. So where was I scanning? Was I scanning down in New Brazil to find missions? I might have been. I feel like I was doing that. Or was I scanning in West Asia? Did I do Liberation 1 in West Asia yet? I think I just did it. Yes, I did. Okay, so I probably want to be up there to find Liberation 2. Or I want to hang out in Brazil for a little bit. Nah, you know what? It'll be 10 times easier to find stuff in here when I have the jailbreak done. So let's actually switch everybody off of Intel briefly, and we'll go full-on recruit for a little while. And I'll spend my days up here in West Asia searching for Liberation 2.
Course for the West Asian Corridor.
Wonderful. And then while we're at it, I'll keep in mind that I have this network tower there, which actually needs to be done pretty soon before the strength skyrockets here. But can't do it right now because literally everyone's out doing stuff someplace. However, do I have any tubes? Of course I do. Always tubes. Zera has steady. If you did not move, gain 10 aim and 10 crits? Why did no one tell me about this? That's insane. I know she's sold the whole ever vigilant thing, but a lot of the time she doesn't move, and that's a huge bonus. Who wants a training? Mitch, you want to be an officer, Mitch? I think I've already gone through this before. Oscar Mike. And we're done. Scan. There's my decryption, 34 intel. Let's carry on for a minute. I've got 155 intel. I'm planning on boosting the UFO. I know that. Not the smash and grab and not the other thing. Oh, I didn't finish making contact down here in New Chile, but I did pay for it. So I have enough intel to boost that one mission, and I have enough intel also to contact Eastern US. Screw Liberation 2. We can do that any old day. Plus we got 13 people on intel in there. I mean, who's even worried about that at this point? Let's just scan up here and finish this contact. Yeah. 6 days, 4 hours. Ambush a troop column light. Oh my god. Could they give me better missions in this game? In West Asia, strength 4? So much loot can be had.
Commander, the lab is currently
I forgot to select
wasting
my science.
valuable time and resources by not
Bloody hell.
conducting any research. Please consider providing us with a directive as
All
soon
right.
as possible.
I think I'm going to do alien encryption first, because then I have to build the shadow chamber, I think, which takes like forever, and then I'll finish up all my autopsies. I don't think I need any more intel, which is why I didn't select a science, so I could go figure out whether or not I needed to select another intel thing, or I could actually do the plot. So that's done. Let's check the armory. We're looking at just Zera being available for this troop column. Zera, Megan, Johnny M, Degar. Not liking that so much. This jailbreak over here, I mean, sure I can turn New Brazil into a region. This smash and grab, I mean, pull that out. What's more important? Well, that's gonna be a pretty solid, like, ace in the hole smash and grab, to be honest. Be a really fun mission, too. I don't know, I need to think about this. Alright, I've thought it through. I do want to do the smash and grab, even though it probably would be a lot better to take this squad after the troop column, but I've done so many troop columns, I don't want to just smash through another one. Let's have fun with the troop column and fun with the smash and grab. Also, it doesn't make sense to not continue this region as hard as possible, get the strength down, and actually try to go for a liberation. Whereas Brazil, I haven't even done Liberation 1, and I don't have any rebels there to really, like, get anywhere. This one's already ready to go. Like, we've got Liberation 1 done, we've got 13 rebels plus a bonus. You know, we're hitting the troop columns pretty hard. Let's cancel the jailbreak.
Setting course for sector
It wasn't
3,
that
Brazil.
big of a mission anyway. It would have been cool, but it wasn't that big of a mission.
Ranger deployed.
Then I'm going to cancel Zera, and then I'm going to be really surprised in like 30 more episodes when I realize she still has whatever it was. I already forget what it is. Now we're going to go reapply ourselves to West Asia here, and I may need to pull off a couple of people from duty. I don't remember who. I think I wanted Simon on this one for sure, but let's go do the troop column then.
Setting course for...
Well, turns out Simon's actually already infiltrating, and I've got a full squad of 6 here at 104% by themselves. The only thing I'm worried about is like a sectopod. We do have Shredder as a perk on Megan, so with a shoot command shoot, she can shred 6 points of armor. I'm thinking of giving it to Zera, but I don't know. Probably shouldn't need it. We also actually have Shredder here on Johnny 5. I keep forgetting about that, so we'll probably be able to make do. I could get a, what's it called? Acid grenade here on Drigri again. But I'm more inclined to not do that, because we don't have any good control over like a Vanguard or Shock Trooper. We don't have a huge burst potential between this squad. We do have control with Victor. We don't have like a huge shooter burst like rapid fire anywhere. Zara can shoot twice, but she's better on Overwatch, so I think we're better off with a fighter grenade to balance that out. A little bit of control for the high health guys, a little bit of shreds over here with these two, a whole bunch of Overwatches. Hopefully that pans out. Once again, though, we do not have a Shinobi. So let's get a battle scanner, at least one, on Catherick there, and we at least have one med kit over here on Megan. All right, well, all things considered, this is a pretty strong squad. I feel like I may be missing something somewhere, or I'm not 100% sure. Elite hair trigger, advanced expanded. Do we have an elite expanded magazine? No, we do have an elite scope, elite laser sight. Hold on. Does Megan have an elite scope? No, she has an advanced scope. You know who could... Oh, I was going to say Johnny 5 could use it, but he can't use it at all. Zera, oddly enough, already has an elite scope, because apparently she uses that. She might be better off with an elite laser sight, because she can crit on Overwatch. But then again, she does take a lot of shots, so who really cares about that? Let's, I suppose, just upgrade Megan from an advanced scope to an elite scope, because why not? Why not? All right, looking good, 104%. This squad should be okay. It's going to be kind of fun, I think. It's not going to be... It's just like the No Shinobi campaign, apparently. I just don't have any. So off we go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Ooh, Pip. Pip.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going
Now,
to slow
let's
them
go finish
down,
scanning
we'll
the
need to
contact
move
here in New
fast.
Chile.
For sector 4.
So we can destroy the
Chile.
black site. That's what the 3 pips are for, right. Advanced suppressors are nearly done. New target here in Brazil. 2 days recover item for... I think, well, there's my Liberation 1. Not that I could have done it. Here's a supply raid. 3 days, 8 hours. Really? Well, I could boost it to 4 days. It'd be like 4.5 days. I'm not really sure. I doubt that I could do that, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and look at it just to see what the size is. I bet it's coming from one of the strength 9 regions, and even boosted to 4.5 days, it's not really going to be viable. It's probably like moderate, yeah, heavy. That's a lot of guys, and I'm just completely decked out here on the UFO, the troop column, the smash and grab. These are all perfectly set up. I spent so long this episode gearing these things up. I don't want to mess it up for this. However, it's... Let me think. Where's it coming from? It's got to be coming from Eastern Europe, which is actually good, because that reduces our invasion. It just doesn't make any difference, really. This is going to go through, though, in 3 days, 6 hours. How long until this mission is done? 4 days, 20 hours. And the smash and grab, 3 days, 16 hours. That's going to be rough. Is there any way I could do that? No, there's not. There's absolutely no way I could do that. So let's just ignore that it even exists, and we'll have to make do with the fact that everything's going to be a little bit more difficult there. For once, Advent has gotten a supply raid through. Only I was there scanning, I probably would have got that a little bit sooner, but... someone's recruited to New Brazil. All right, well, that's fine by me. Since we're going full recruit, let's just go full recruit. Keep scanning. New target, beautiful. 3 days, 10 hours. Ah, there's my Liberation 3. However, it's pretty terrible. So we'll wait. Oh, wait, is that Liberation? That's Liberation 2. So we'll wait for that to disappear, and the second time around, I think it's going to be a lot easier. Advent hunts resistant spies, uncutting intelligence collection. Or undercutting, rather. Do they? Well, if that's the case, I probably don't need 3 people getting intel in East Africa, right? Let's put them on supply. I want to put everybody who's got no skill on hide. And the ones who do have skill can go on supply. Okay, looks good to me. I got 3 people now, my best, most trained people working on supply there. No intel here, no intel there. Only got 1 person. Really? I got 2 people in Eastern Europe total. I guess we'll get them both on recruit. There you go. We have a little bit of intel here in New Arctic. I probably don't need it so much. I mean, I doubt we're going to find it. I could just switch to supply, really. Not like I'm going to do any missions there anyway. We're not going to find very much there. And that just leaves West Asia, where I think we're just going to have to power through that one on intel. No, because there is a supply raid. There is the smash and grab, there is the troop column, and there is the Liberation 2. There's literally nothing there to be finding right now, so we may as well just go full-on supply. There we go. Yeah, just for a little while, even though I hate those supply raids. And then back over here, Western US, we do have 4 people on intel. Oh, advanced suppressors. I have unlocked elite suppressors. Smoke bombs! I was talking about that before. Want a Elerium core? Sure, I'll do it. I don't see why not. Elite suppressors are 3 elite suppressors. I'm not sure if I even have those, but we'll see. Let's swing back out here before I forget. And I was worrying about an invasion on Western US. Where would that come from? From New Mexico. That's possible, yes. Having 4 people is no longer enough. Let's actually switch 2 more now. I'm really worried about that invasion. And otherwise, let's just keep scanning down here. Sean has recovered from wounds. Egyptian... That is either Liberation 1 or a UFO. Doesn't matter either way, I'm not doing it. A jailbreak? Yeah, not so much. 8 days. That's... Oh, hey! I remember seeing Slate in the whatever it was. Can we train him? Where even is the training thing up here? Slate, can you be a shinobi? Yes! Shinobi Slate! Yes, let's do it. And do I have another person? I think I did, actually. I think it was this thing there. Yeah. Chris Kartsanis. No, bloody hell. You're never going to get anywhere with these classes. Too late in the game. Shinobis are bust, as they say. How long do we have on this supply raid? That wasn't even the right one. It was this one. 2 days, 8 hours. Okay, alien encryption will be done before then. There we go. Assign new research. Is there some kind of cutscene I gotta sit through? Apparently not. Alright, Muton Elite. I've got like 10 of those. I can build those super high armors, and I can also build the awesome rocket launchers. Let's go for that first.
New objective added.
Build the shadow chamber.
Having
Okay.
developed a greater understanding of the aliens' encryption methods, we can now construct a
Does it matter where this is? Shielded power coil. I suppose I could put it down here. Shadow chamber. 20 Elerium. It takes 45 days by default. But I'm going to need 20 Elerium crystals. I didn't even think about that. Well, I'll probably get them from the combination of this troop column plus this UFO, I would think, in not too many days. Let's take a look down here. We're looking at 1 day, 9 hours. Okay, let's keep scanning here. Make contact with New Chile. Razors recover from wounds. Fantastic.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
Oh, wait. I got quid pro quo. Black market items cost 20% less supplies. I forgot those things even existed. Wow, New Chile is only strength 5. I want to go full intel, but there's no real point right now. Let's do full-on recruit, I suppose, since they're cutting my intel in half. And let's throw somebody in here. How about Razor? Yeah, he can suss out some faceless for sure. All right, we've got... Oh, I've got 120 intel. Why is that exactly? Did I use... Oh, I must have used some to do the research. I think that cost a little bit. Because I do need to boost that UFO. In 1 day, 12 hours. We got 1 day over here. I was thinking of going to contact Eastern US. But I'm not going to be able to do that. Because it's 100 intel. Plus the 30 I'm going to spend over there. So... I guess I'll have to wait. Or I could delay Muton Autopsy a little bit longer and search one more data pad. Let's see, 5 days. Apparently I went through all of my big ones, so I only have the little ones left, little data pads. Huh. I also sold a bunch of the big ones as well, but let's research this. I know it's going to take 5 days. That sucks. I'm not going to get my rocket launchers. I can't afford them anyway, really, to be honest. And now that we're done everywhere, let's go swing to West Asia. Actually, it doesn't really matter where I go because I don't need to do anything anywhere. So, I'll just be in West Asia. Why not?
West Asian corridor.
We're not doing any intel until this Liberation 2 goes away. It'll be easier to see what's going on down here anyway. 21 hours we got down there. Smash and grab. 1 day, 7 hours until 100%. Troop column, 2 days, 11 hours until 100%. Okay, well, you know, the troop column will get tougher, and so will the smash and grab. And that's that, I suppose. I mean, I'm a little bit scared. Is there anything I can do? I don't think there is. Yeah, we got 7 hours remaining. Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh, that's gone. Oh, well. Strength 5. Nimibeth Romero recruited to Haven in New Brazil. Fine. It's going to be like a recruit raid, and I'm going to regret doing what I'm doing right now, but whatever. And let's keep going for a little bit. We got smash and grab. What are you actually at? You're at light. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe I should have actually tried to cancel that. Regardless, we got to boost this mission. Bam! 112% moderate heavy. Oof, alright. Well, the cool thing is the next 3 missions, or at least the next 2 missions, should have no strategy, which takes longer than actually playing the game at this point. But, when's returning? A moderate heavy a UFO. Brought to you by a moderate heavy force. Sort of. Kind of. Maybe. It's going to be a lot of mechs, but we got the tag team combo of Philippe and Constantine. Never before seen double gunners. That is going to be so awesome. And maybe we can hack a sectopod or something with Ian. Probably not. We'll fail. We always do. But that'll be for the future. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon. He'll have the great, great, great honors of being the Punchinator. So he's just beating down the woman in the street. Why is that so funny? Oh, God. All right, Alma, move on down here. That was so funny, though. It was just so funny.